In 2020, nearly 26,000 wildfires burned approximately 9.5 million acres in the western United States. As forests become drier and thicker and development encroaches further into forested areas, wildfires grow larger, more frequent, and more damaging. California, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and Washington currently have a combined 87 active fires with nearly 2.2 million acres impacted. That's nearly 1 million acres larger than the entire Grand Canyon. The Kathy and Steve Berman Western Forest and Fire Initiative is an interdisciplinary working group of faculty, students, and postdoctoral fellows at the University of Michigan who will work in close collaboration with practitioners in the U.S. West to address this growing issue.
Well, we're definitely looking at it as a multifaceted problem with a multifaceted solution. And so we're bringing together social scientists with policy and planning experts, with economists and engineers and forest ecologists to all bring our ideas, and we're trying to identify which organizations are well positioned to understand this problematic relationship between forest, fire, and communities and climate as a social ecological system. Because we feel like those organizations are the ones who could be best served by our research, and who are in the best position to contribute to improved understandings of this problem, because they're already working at the intersection of those four critical domains.
We have a great alumni base in places like Bozeman and Helena and Missoula and Denver, et cetera. And we're reaching out to them and to understand partly what's the value added that Michigan can bring, what are the questions that can't be addressed, and which may be most productive to get people around a table. Part of it is trying to expand the set of players that influence federal policy, but put it not just in a political context, but also in a much more substantive, rational, science-based policy approach.
Researchers will develop a detailed analysis of key ecological, technical, economic, social, and behavioral and policy problems within this unique social ecological system. The overall goal is to improve the understanding of the problematic relationship between wildfire, forests, and communities in a changing climate, and contribute to the development of better ways to manage this social ecological system to reduce the risk of large wildfires, improve the vitality of human communities, and help society adapt to climate change.
It's got to start with the user in mind, basically, the people who are impacted and need to cause change. Science and the tools that can come with and from science can help people in conflict get past simply fighting across the table. Part of what you're doing is creating tools that help people understand the change in the landscape and what happens if you manipulate different kinds of things. If they see it, they understand it, they build some trust in that process of doing it, they'll tend to at least buy into, if not own, the solutions.
Every year, fires are getting more destructive, they're getting larger, forests are facing greater challenges. There is continuing need for more work in this area. And so having a group of faculty from a place like Michigan outside the system creates the opportunity for potentially some fresh ideas coming into the mix.